All right, guys, how's it going? I want to apologize for the last couple of videos with the mic volume and stuff. I really don't know what's going on. Every time I try to record a video, the game sounds, even though I don't touch a setting, are always different. The mic volume every time I do a video, it's always different. So I don't know why, but I'm doing my best to try to fix it. So I do apologize for that. I did try to fix it the best that I can with some editing, but you know, it can only do so much when both the volume and the game channels are on the same like recording. So we do what we can. Get our golden rune 10 here. We got all the other loot, I believe. It's just that one we didn't get for some reason. I don't know. Let's just double check that. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, no, we did. Okay. All right. So we'll go back around. Sorry, I'm very frustrated. This is, if I re-recorded those last two segments, which honestly, I really should do, it would be the fourth time I recorded them, which is why there was no uploads yesterday, because I recorded the same content 4 times and I got real tired of it, and so I didn't record it again. We just went ahead with it. Nothing we can do about it. We do what we can, but now we're gonna go ahead and do Liturgical Town. Well, Ordina Liturgical Town here. It's an Everjail. It's telling us to light 4 lights. We want to make sure that we have a sentry torch equipped and actually in our hand. It's going to be very important that that is in your hand when you come in here. So there's going to be 2 things to watch out for. We only have to fight one of these because we already got all of the loot outside. But you're gonna have these guys here. They don't have a lot of poise, so you can just basically just bully them. But once he's down, we're gonna go ahead and light this. You hear that? Poof. That wasn't me breathing into the microphone. That was the fire getting lit. Okay, and then we're gonna come up here. We're gonna start getting shot at now, and it's gonna hurt a lot, and we don't want to let her get a shot off because we're really close. It'll hurt a lot more. Okay, so we took just a couple of shots there and we're already dead. Do you see how much that hurts? So I'm actually annoyed that that happened, but it's fine. There's only so much that you can do about it. We're just going again. And it's right there. So we're not going to worry about, you can collect, and you should, if you are not as confident in your abilities as I am, you should go collect your loot or your runes before you come in here. You can do that. Since this is an Everjail, when you die, your runes are outside. So you really should just go collect your runes before you come in here. Okay. But now we have a bit of a problem because now we're being shot at. Kind of want to wait a minute, see if they stop shooting at us. Oh. All right, just run. Now, if we wanted to, we could go along the ground outside and around the back. However, up your golden rune 12. If we do that, we have to fight some more of those black knife assassins. So either way, and there's quite a few of them down there on the ground. So either way, we're gonna have to be dealing with something. This just feels like the easier way. Even though they will get some pot shots off at us. Can come down here now. As long as we don't take too many shots, we should be fine. Run along there. And go ahead and climb up here. And you can see them right there. There's one, and there's another one right on the other side there. That you can't see. You can probably just barely see her now. All right, and there's the third one lit. We gotta light one more. This one is not very fun because we're gonna be getting shot at by that archer and that archer. So we want to get ready to run and jump. They got us. So for this one, we definitely want to go get our runes before we go back in there. Oh, come on now. All right, and how many do we need to level up? Okay, so we don't have enough to level up, so we're just not going to worry about that. We only got one more to go. All right, oh yeah, we can't use torrent in here. That sucks ass. All right, I'm gonna come down here. Come over here. Up here. And if we get if we get humbled again by these archers, there is a couple of different trinkets that we have that might help us. But we seem to be okay. So we got her down. We're gonna come up here. And we're gonna go ahead and light this last candle. Okay. And then that'll spit us out. All right, now from here we're onto the Haligtree. This is it. We're at the end game now. There's only a few bosses left. This is the home stretch. So everybody's favorite zone is coming up. Right behind us here. We want to go ahead and drop down very carefully, very gingerly drop down. We want to pick up that stone sword key. We're going to hop back up. And we're going to grab this grace. And we can go ahead and rest here. Okay. We should have enough time to get through the canopy. There's a couple of key pieces of loot that we want to grab while we're here. Honestly, I am not a fan. Like, I am the biggest fan of not being on trees. Right? So I don't like fighting on trees. I don't like fighting on branches. I don't like fighting on ledges. I don't like none of that. We're gonna grab our sacramental bud here. I prefer to be on solid ground. My fear of heights does translate into video games, and it's just as bad, if not worse, than in real life. So I hate it, but I'm here for y'all, and we're gonna do it. I'm doing it for you, fam. I'm doing it for you. Down here is a piece of loot that we want to get. Getting it is extraordinarily dangerous. Because we're going to get shot at by all these bubble people once we get down there. So let's go ahead and we want to clear this guy out first. Go back up here. Right around here, we want to use our trick jump trick and then jump off. We're going to land up here. We're going to get our prattling pate. Then we got to make our way down the hill here. And their little pirouette, that will knock you off. All right, so from here, man, if y'all could see how tight my butthole is clenched right now, you know, let's just say that if I had some coal, my butthole would be the new source of conflict diamonds worldwide. That's how tight my butthole's clenched right now. I know you don't want to hear about my butthole, but I like to say my butthole, so too bad. All right, let's keep making our way up this branch here to fight off these ants. We're gonna head up the right branch first. Grab the cured meat. Pick up your smithing stone 8. Now I'm trying to figure out I don't think we need to go back up there. All right, so there's a big one over there. His horn will also drop So, you know, if you want your own bubble person horn, you can get it if you farm up this dude. There's a couple other ones here that you can farm for it. I still have a marker up somehow. We'll take care of that after we take care of this dude. I'd be very wary of using your weapon art here. Just because, you know, you're fighting on a ledge. Now, if you are more comfortable than I am, fighting on tree branches and what have you, if you feel more comfortable using your weapon art, go for it. But I will pass, thank you. Over here, we're gonna go ahead and jump here. Pick up stone sword key. Walk up these branches here. Grab preserving boluses. Now those bubbles, when they explode, they can knock you off. So it's another thing to be wary of. Over here, we're gonna grab this and we're gonna run away. Our fire grease. Then I want to say that is everything. We can jump down here, pick up the Aeonia butterflies, and then I think we can drop down to here and be okay. Almost. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab that. Do you see that guy all the way there in the back? He's gonna start casting bullshit at you the second you cross here. So we're gonna drop down to that branch and we're gonna run across up there, then over there, and we're gonna take him out, and then we have to go up there. So get ready. What I like to do is I like to wait to see if he casts here. Once he starts casting here, we'll go ahead and drop down. Like I said, you'll get pushed off by those bubbles if you're not careful. They do a lot of damage. We're just gonna keep going here. Run up here. Now the bubbles can't get us. And then we're just gonna beat this guy down. All right. Now, there's a small one, a medium-sized one, and a large one up there. We are just gonna try to run up here and grab our loot and then run away. We're not gonna fight them. Come on, get up, run away, run away. We're running, we're running, we're running. We're running, we're running, we're running. Running, we're running, we're running. Okay. Go up here. We're gonna grab this loot. I think just drop down here. Okay. And then we drop here. And then we drop here. All right. Now we're gonna head back up this ladder. We're almost done. We're almost done. And this video is gonna be a little bit short. Because once we get to the grace, we're gonna end the video. Because it's gonna be a while before we get to another grace. All right, so now we're just gonna run all the way back up here. Since that guy's dead now, he can't shoot at us. We're gonna grab flaming bolts, the Newman rune. We're gonna get scarlet rot, but we're right next to a grace, so that's fine. Come down here. Slide down here. All right. And then go ahead and rest of the grace. All right. We now have enough runes to level, so we're gonna go ahead and spend those right there on our endurance. And we're taking our endurance to ultimately we're gonna do 30, but for now we're gonna do 25. Then we're gonna take our mind up to 23. We're gonna take our intelligence to 11, our faith to 24. Then we're gonna take our endurance up to 30, and then the rest we're gonna put into arcane, probably. I don't know. We'll see how that all turns out. Anyway, we're gonna keep this one a little bit short, like I said, because it's gonna be a bit before we get to the next grace, and there's a lot of ground to cover before here and the next boss. So I will catch you all in the next video.